This video will step you through the relatively simple task of adding or relocating oxygen sensor bungs to any exhaust system when installing a ThunderMax with auto-tune system on a pre-2007 model EFI motorcycle not equipped with sensor ports.
Hey, first thing we want to do on the bung installation on the pipes is determine the location and what bung we're going to use. There's two bungs available from Zipper's Performance. We have the Straight Bung, which is just that. It has a little cut on there for the recess to fit in. Just removed it. The second choice we have, also available from Zippers, is our Angled Bung. So if you need to move the O2 sensor so it doesn't interfere with any parts on the motorcycle, you can use the Angled Bung. Now in locating the placement for the O2 sensor bungs, you just pretty much have to get down and look at what you have. I think we can use a straight one. Maybe get it right underneath of that first hose clamp that's holding the heat shield on. So I'm going to take the oxygen sensor that comes with the ThunderMax, put it in location where I want it, and to mark it, I'm going to mark it straight out from the side and then go like 90 degrees on the top. Once I got those two marks, let the O2 sensor go, just continue my lines over, the one from the top straight down, and where I want to drill the hole will be right there at the intersection. And we're going to go back and take a look at the rear one, see what we need for the rear. That leaves us a lot better access to get in to see what we need for the pipe. Now looking at that pipe, it's kind of obvious that a straight bung is not going to work. So we're going to use the angle bung, screw it onto the O2 sensor to hold it for you. And we're going to put it up in there and see where we can put it to make it work. Somewhere around there. It's going to work for us. This one we just want to kind of draw the outline of the bung itself best you can. Maybe draw a line down the side of the bung and onto the pipe. Help you line it up when you go to weld it on. Wherever you can get in. That's going to give us enough to, you can see I got a line on the side of the bung. And I got a line on the pipe up there to help match up to it. Okay, with the pipes clearly marked where you want to put your O2 sensor bungs, we can go ahead and start removing the exhaust system. And once you get all your bolts loose, go ahead and pull your exhaust system down. I'm going to take it over here and lay it on the bench and see what our marks look like up close. Okay, with our pipes off, you can see our marks on the back. See, we only have a partial mark on the rear cylinder here. So I'm going to take my fabrication pen, working just as much from memory as anything. You can see where I laid a line down here, put one here, help line it up a little bit. A good outline. Another little trick you can do is just kind of go down in the center, get you a mark. You're actually going to end up start drilling here, down a little further, and then we're going to angle the drill so we can get a skewed hole like that's in the back of the angle bung. So that one's marked. Now before we drill anything or do any welding, we want to make sure that this doesn't slide down and then you weld your bung in and then you're stuck. So what we're going to do, you can take a wire hanger, cut a piece out of it, just kind of fish it through. To help hold it up. Or if you have snap ring pliers, you can just remove it. Which we have a set of snap ring pliers, so we're just going to take it off. snap ring is what holds it on over this boss. Get that off. Okay, we can go ahead and remove the rear one. Get us a center punch. Place the start. Now the front one we're going to utilize the straight, so we're just going to drill straight in. Just using a 3/4 inch hole saw for both applications. And we just get it started. Now once the hole's drilled, we'll see if the bung fits in there. You can see it's got a little ridge on there that'll fit down in. Got some debris here, a little burr. Give her a little tap. That one's ready to weld. To do the rear one, which is going to be an angle bung, bring it around here. Going to hit it with our center punch. Start off drilling straight. And just kind of lean the drill as you're and that's going to sit right on there. Okay, with our holes drilled, got our bung placement where we want them. We're going to take them over to the welding shop and have them TIG welded on. Okay, on the rear angle bung, we're just going to tack it on. We're going to carry it back over to the bike, just put it on the bike temporary just to make sure our location's good. Okay, we're just going to stick the pipe back on. There's no need to reinstall the flanges. Let it rest where it sits. Come around this side of the bike, we're going to look under there. That looks pretty good. That's pretty much right where we wanted it. Stick the O2 sensor in there to make sure. That looks pretty good. The wire's we're going to feed the wire back around this way, away from the belt. Okay, we checked our fitment. We brought the pipe back over into the weld shop, and we're going to get Dave to go ahead and weld it up solid. Dave? Okay, Dave's got us all welded up. Things looking really good. You can see that it came out real nice. Okay, well we're ready to go back over and do our final install so we can put our O2 sensors in. Just going to inspect the bungs here a little bit, make sure everything looks good. Take a tap, run a tap in the threads just because it's been welded. Could be a little distorted or something down there. You can see it's screwing in most of the way by itself. Let's go ahead and run it down. Make sure that it's nice and flat because you do have a sealing gasket just like a spark plug. There, now we know we got some good threads in there. Again, just want to check that. Make sure it's nice and flat on top. You just spray a little bit in there to clean the threads out. Don't move it when it's going in. Now we're ready to put our flanges back on. Just drop the flanges on, make sure that the recess for the clip is on the top side. Our snap ring on there. Go ahead and stick the front one on. Okay, with the exhaust system reinstalled, first thing you want to do is wipe the pipes back, all your fingerprints and stuff, any oils, grease, things that might have got on. If you start the bike up with anything on the pipe, it'll burn into the pipe.